Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are. I hope that this video greets you in a happy time and day. I'm going to do a quick video about cardinal directions, and please, as a side note, if you're following my thread of videos, everything's out of order. And that is because my students are all in different spaces and they're learning all in different spots. And so this is not the whole 9 of O&M. This is like I'm sending to very specific students. So that said, there's lots of things about O&M online, and please watch them all, learn from all of them. I'm giving assignments this way for now until I can see you all in person. So cardinal directions, what are they? So the thing I'm going to use today to kind of show you what I'm talking about is a simple map like this that introduces compass directions. And I'm using Tactile Town is an O&M kit that I use to teach my students. So I'm kind of taking all of my information from there. Almost all of my students know what a compass rose is, except for maybe a handful of the small learners that I work with. And essentially, I want the students to learn this here. Where is north, east, south, west? And we use these for wayfinding. And so you can see here in this, Sam is north of the pond. And so we do a lot of like pretend play. Jan is west of the pond. And so first things first, we want to learn north, east, south, west. And we use poems to help us remember, like never eat soggy worms. So you and your student can come up with a new poem. That would be a great activity for O&M. I like to put things down. So this one will be north, this one will be east, south, west, and then I'll have the student recite those to me a couple of times. Once they've done that, as you can see, I have just some toys from my kids. And so you could take any of these really and make a game of like, okay, I want you to put the elephant on the east side of the map and see if they can do that with accuracy. I want you to put the elephant so his nose is pointing north while he's standing in the south. That's really hard. That's a more advanced skill, but my kids will often be able to tell me I'm looking north or I'm facing north. So feel free to get toys and like make it fun. And you're like, wait a minute, Miss Megan, I do not have this fancy map. So I got out just some basic foil, and you can crumple these up, fold them up. You can make your own tactile map out of things just laying around your house, cotton balls, toys, like I said, and this toy's in the north, east, south, west, and you could tape these down even and say, here's some macaroni noodles, put them in the north quadrant or put them in the east. If your student is more advanced, they may be ready for the next step, which would be northeast. So there is that map, and I'm just gonna let you gaze there. So I always tell the students, north, put one hand on north, one hand on east, bring them together. Oh, that's northeast. Everything in here is northeast. Can you put the dinosaur in the northeast and see if they can feel their way through the map and do it? I've also had students use this as an art project to decorate different colors, roses in one quadrant, pictures of like lollipops in one quadrant. So you could get really creative and do like a drawing activity if your student has low vision. So there's just a lot of ideas for practicing cardinal directions. So I gave you a lot of information in 5 minutes, but trust me, most of your kids, if you bring this up, they'll be like, oh yeah, Miss Megan has me do this. And so go ahead and practice that this week and make me a pretty drawing. Draw a compass rose or make one out of materials from home and send me pictures. I would love to see what you're working on. And again, I miss you guys. Stay safe, stay well. I hope you're having fun at home, and I can't wait to see you. Thanks, guys.